Today we will finally start working on using trig to solve for the missing sides. In the last video, we went through and labeled the triangles and figured out what we were going to be solving for. Now, once you label your triangle, know what you're solving for, I like to write down what I know, okay? So I know in this, again, theta is your angle that's not 90. So theta is 27 degrees. And then it's hypotenuse, adjacent, opposite. Well, hypotenuse, I do not know anything about it, nor do I want to solve for it, so it becomes irrelevant. My adjacent side was 10. My opposite side was x. Now, in this is going to let me know which trig equation I'm going to use. So, SOH, CAH, TOA. You may hear people in the future call this SOHCAHTOA. It's how I was taught it. What it stood for is a little rhyme that went with it. I was taught some old hippie caught another hippie tripping on acid. Some people may have heard other things. That's just what I heard. It's what I remember. I've been told others. I just can't remember. So, how do I know? Am I going to use sine, cosine, tangent? Well, it's pretty simple. If I do not know my hypotenuse, nor do I want to find it, there's no way I'm going to use or it's going to matter to me in this equation. So I'm left with tangent. And one thing that does make these easier is it's always your side relationships, so your opposite hypotenuse, adjacent hypotenuse, or opposite adjacent is always over each other. So this is what I'm going to use is going to be tangent theta equals opposite over adjacent. And just fill in the information. Theta I know is 27. Make sure you keep your trig. Tan 27 equals opposite, which was x, adjacent, which was 10. Now, it's right back to Desmos and type this in. So, tangent, TAN, parentheses 27. X over 10. You want to zoom out, y equals tangent of 27 and y equals x over 10. And we want the x value where our graphs intersect. Let me make sure it's in degrees. It is. And 5.095. Again, this is my answer. I'm just going to do 3, 5, and 7. Again, my process on doing these is the exact same. I know, or I'm given, so theta equal to 39. Hypotenuse I have is 7. My adjacent is x. My opposite, I don't know, don't want. Get rid of it. Again, Sohcahtoa, Sohcahtoa. So am I using the S, C, or T? Well, because I get rid of O, I'm not using S. Because I get rid of O, I'm not using T. So it's cosine of 39 equals adjacent x over 7. So you just type this in, cosine, COS. And you could probably type it all the way out if you wanted to. So cosine of 39, let's see if it gives me a value. It doesn't. So that's kind of, I ain't gonna say unfortunate, but it's inconvenient. So sine, abbreviate SIN, cosine, COS, tangent, TAN, and you can just type these right in Desmos and do them all. And this time I get x equals 5.44. And again, that's my answer for this question. Number 5, again, theta, angle that's not 90, hypotenuse, I don't have, don't want, adjacent, 6, my opposite was x, SOH, CAH, TOA. Get rid of the equations that use H, so the S, the C, and I'm left with T. So tan theta, which was 23, equals the opposite value, which was x, over the adjacent, which was 6. Again, tangent of 23 and then x over 6. I want the x value where they intersect, which was x equals 2.547. More times than not, because these values are exact, the answer choices are going to ask you to round. Don't miss these because we don't remember how to round, or we go too fast and we don't round to the correct value place that they ask for. Last one, number 7. Again, theta, list it first. It's almost as important as your hypotenuse. Hypotenuse, we don't want, don't need, don't know. My adjacent was 20. My opposite is x. SOH, CAH, TOA. And guys, I do this anytime I'm doing a trig problem. It's my process, it's my routine. You don't have to do it naturally. If you can do these problems without going through this whole process, more power to you. I just can't. Opposite over adjacent. Already had tangent. My new angle is 72. And this time it was x over 20. Can't see both graphs, so I'm going to zoom out to where I can see both graphs. And the point where they intersect, I get 61.554. That's my answer. So again, I do this for every single problem, every single time. Again, big thing, remember and make sure that your calculator or Desmos is in degree mode whenever you do trig.